In my senior year, I applied to Northeastern University. I knew Northeastern was a great school, and I also liked that it was a couple hours away from my home. I have always wanted to travel, and so I thought starting college in a new city was a great place to start. So I was completely enthusiastic when I was accepted into the NuIn program with the opportunity to travel abroad in my first semester. When I had to decide if I would choose this program, I thought to myself, if I don't go now, I probably never will. And so, I started my first semester of college at NuIn University of Technology in Melbourne, Australia. I left my home of Philadelphia and traveled for almost 30 hours before landing in Melbourne, and every moment since has been exciting. Melbourne is a beautiful city that is full of adventures around every corner. We went on some amazing excursions that the NuIn team planned for us. We got to see a footy game, the Great Ocean Road, Sydney, and Phillip Island. I attempted surfing, and of course got to see kangaroos, wallabies, and koalas. I also traveled to New Zealand with some of my friends for our mid-semester spring break. That week was filled with some of the most beautiful sights I have ever seen, like waterfalls, glaciers, and mountains, and the week was filled with some of the most thrilling things I have ever done, like bungee jumping and skydiving.
Over parking lot, I gave it all I had. Show me what you got. There's some things I found that make so much sound. All these words, I don't need them now. Floating out of my windows, roll down. 'Cause I don't care anymore, said I don't care.
But not every night was spent exploring. Although we were in an amazingly picturesque country, we needed to remind ourselves that we were in Melbourne for school, not for vacation. As an engineering major, my friends and I had a lot of work to do. We often laughed at ourselves when we all sat around doing homework together while other people went out partying. That's not to say that we didn't go out though, because we had a lot of fun dancing at clubs or listening to music in bars. It was just important to have a support system that understood that school is the priority.
What you wanna say? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Service learning was another important element of the NuIn program. All 89 of us volunteered for some really great organizations like Parkinson's Victoria and Bicycle Network. At both of these day-long events, we helped run races that helped raise money to aid families living with Parkinson's disease and to encourage healthy lifestyles through bike riding. As a part of my Global Experience class, I was assigned to the service learning task that planned the Week of Service, which is an annual event held in the Boston campus, as well as all of the NuIn sites, as a way to connect all Northeastern students through the completion of service projects. I went out of my way to experience all that Melbourne had to offer, and I tried to experience as much Australian culture as possible. I can think of myself as a global citizen that overcame train routes and Aussie slang. I got to see a side of me that loved to explore. While in Australia, I really tried to live in the moment and fully experience everything it had to offer. I think this trip has helped me grow into a person who can find something exciting in every day, and who really appreciates life. Though the NuIn program is not the normal way to start college, I wouldn't give up this experience for the world.